What's going on, you guys? I'm back with another video, and I titled this one, Beware of the Narcissist During Income Tax Time. Now, this is something that I've dealt with a narcissist in the past, and I'm grateful to know that I'll never have to deal with her excessive borrowing ever again. Narcissists are the worst at money managing. They are very careless and irresponsible at the way they spend money. They don't think about the future and the importance of financial saving. One of the many characteristics that sticks out the most is their sense of entitlement. They don't believe that they should be held accountable and that they should have a responsibility when it comes to spending and saving, whether it's their money or yours. I mentioned in my last video that narcissists, they do things for you like with intentions of holding it against you, as if they look forward to the big payback. It's always like a lesson, like it's something they're trying to teach you. They're trying to teach you a lesson by constantly dragging you along with the way they do things. Or it's going to turn out to be a punishment. Either way, they always have ill intentions in the way they do things. They have a way of making you think that you're not a good friend once you decided not to loan them money anymore. And when I was friends with the narcissist, she always borrowed money from me, like all the time. I borrowed money from her as well. But the way I borrowed money from her was probably once or twice a year, barely. She borrowed money from me probably like every 2 weeks. And it had become a habit that it was annoying me. It was draining. It was also draining. Even though I had more than enough, it was just a habit that I didn't want to get used to with her. But I did. And once I decided to just stop loaning her money, is when she called herself like giving me a silent treatment, and she'd borrow money from other people after I stopped loaning her money. And when doing that, she would talk bad about me to them. And she would say things like, as much as she loaned the money to me, the time that she needed to borrow money from me, I wasn't there for her. I mean, this is how they lie. This is how they lie, and this is how they smear your name. Even when, no matter how good you've been to them, the one time you decide to stop giving them what they want, they have a complete meltdown, and they try to make you look bad to other people. But this person who she told this to is a mutual friend of ours. And another thing, they're very good at keeping secrets. They're not gonna expose their hand. They're not gonna expose themselves and let you know that I had to borrow money from this person. I was doing so bad last week. They don't want you to know that. That's something they're gonna keep to themselves, especially if you two know each other, because they're gonna feel like you're gonna discuss them behind their back. And this is exactly what happened a couple of times between the mutual friend and I. We both discussed how much the narcissist borrowed money too much from us. But I end up the one who was always smeared when I told her no. But the mutual friend, she never smeared her name to me. But she also didn't let me know that she had been borrowing money from her. She wanted to keep that a secret for some reason. And then I soon found out once the mutual friend told me, because she was talking behind my back. Like if I had never loaned her money before. It's not that I didn't have it to loan to her once I told her no. I just didn't want to continue loaning her money. I wanted to get out of that business with her. Like, we can associate. And this is when I was, like, this is when her mask had slowly started slipping off. This is when, around the time when I had had a nervous breakdown last year, and I, like, my whole spirit renewed, and I was able to just start seeing things clear and be more aware of what's going on within me, around me, and even within others. And this is when God made it clear to me that the enemy was the person who was portraying herself to be my closest friend. This is when I learned that she was a narcissist and she was the enemy. And I slowly began to fall back from her. But the first thing and the most important thing I took away from her was the money. When I stopped loaning money, I started seeing a whole nother side of her. Well, she'd always tried to just do these random silent treatments. This is something that they do. Like, they're trying to punish you. Like they're trying to remind you, if you don't keep up with the pattern of the way, the cycle of the way they want to do things, the way they want things done, it's going to be consequences at the end. It's like they warning you by showing you, if you stop giving me what I want, I'm going to punish you. And, the number one way that they punish you, the first thing they do is just stop talking to you out of the blue for nothing. Like, if you done something wrong. And then they're going to smear your name to other people who are not even aware, that they were borrowing money from you that much. So this is one of the things that the narcissists do. Now, as income tax season slowly approaches, and the narcissists know that you're about to come into some money, the narcissist may be coming to some money as well. If not the same amount as you, more than you. The thing is, by the time they get their money, they can't enjoy it because it's already owed out. See, the way they do things, they have a way of doing like the borrowing from Paul to pay Peter. Those are the tactics that they use to keep the scheme going. And it's like they sit at the top of a pyramid money scheme. And you're involved in this scheme and you don't even know it until you realize, like, this is a habit that I'm going to break because I'm tired of loaning them money. And until you break that habit, you will be a part of the scheme as well. Even though you don't even want to be a part of no money scheme. But the narcissists sit right at the top of the money scheme. They borrow from Peter to pay Paul. All of the money that they're getting back at tax time, they're not going to see it. I dealt with this before with the narcissist. She owed so much money to people and family members. When she got her income tax money, she had to pay everybody back. And she was angry because they expect their money back, even me. Now, at that time, she had only owed me $60. But she owed a family member thousands of dollars because they had been paying her car insurance. And they had an agreement to when she get her tax money, she would pay them back the lump sum. She didn't want to keep that agreement when that time came. She had owed so many people back. She thought that she can get the family member to change the agreement and she can give them a little bit back at a time. And they were like, no, I need all of my money back and I need it back now. She had paid back all these other people who she owed money to. She had to go borrow money from a payday loan company to pay the family member back. And when she did that, she cut off all communication with the family member, like if the family member was wrong for expecting their own money back. And I had mentioned that in an older video. But the way she told it to me was a different way. The way my spirit showed it to me I seen everything clear. And I learned that the narcissists lie. They lie their way into situations, and they lie their way out of situations. And like I said again, they are sitting at the top of a pyramid money scheme. And they are waiting to love on people. They're waiting to mend old friendships or whatever. They're gonna pop up out of nowhere when they know that you're about to come into your tax money, so that they can try to get something out of you. They waiting on your money more than you are waiting on your money to come in this year. This is how they think. They don't consider the fact that you have plans to do other. They don't care about what you think, how you feel. They don't care. They don't care that you have other expenses. They don't care about none of that. They don't care that you want to, put the nice down payment on the car you want to get. You've been looking at the last few months. They don't care about that. They don't care that you want to go and buy some nice things for your house. Some new furniture or whatever. They don't care that you have some bills you want to pay off and get caught up on things. They don't care if you want to get out of debt. They don't care if you want to pay off some credit cards. They don't care. They don't care if you want to just give your money away to charity. No, why would you want to do that? Can I borrow some money? No, I'm not going to loan you money again. Yeah, I have it to loan, but I'm not loaning it to you because I don't want to deal with you anymore. You're draining. You're like a disease. You're always there, and I can't get rid of it. And once you find the right medicine to put on this rash or whatever it is, this skin irritation, once you find the right cream to apply, it will stay there. It'll always be stuck on you. It'll always be right there every time you look down at it. But in order to see something different, you got to do something different. And sometimes you just have to do what you got to do and just cut people off.